Hello. Nomad Sculpt, references, templates. If you want to use in the background in Nomad a sketch of a side view or a front view or a plan, there are two ways to do this. Okay, I switched to the Nomad app. This is a new scene. I delete the sphere, and the first way is you're searching in the internet for a plan, CAD side view, this car, or a floor plan like this, and you save it in your photo gallery. And now you go in the Nomad app, and in the Nomad app is a background image feature. Sorry, I delete this. I don't need it anymore. And there you can add a reference image. You can select the pixel plus, select photos, and I use this. It could be that's the not every file type is accepted. I take this. Okay, this works. I think only PNG and JPEG works. The other picture was a other file type. Okay. This picture you can adjust in the X position, in the Y position. You can scale it and rotate it and so on. I reset the settings. Okay. Sorry, my sphere is again here. Okay. But this view, when you want to sculpt here, for example, I bring in a box and I adjust the box to sculpt the walls. And when you rotate here, the picture does not rotate with the sculpting. And when you change the scaling, I zoom out, the picture stays always at the same place. And that's not very handy. You can okay, I place it again, and there's the option in the camera settings that you can add a view, and you can now zoom in and rotate, and when you select the view, it goes back to the view, but it's not very convenient. I delete this, and I delete the background image, the reference image, delete it, yes. And I delete also the cube. The better way, I think, is to add a plane. Okay. In the top view, you can rotate the plane in the direction you want. And I turn on the wireframe, and now you can give it a little bit more density, or you can validate it and subdivide it a few times. The higher the division, the clearer the picture is. And now you can use the paint function. I turn the wireframe off, and in the paint tool you can change your brush settings. Use the preset brush, this flat one, and you can change the material to white, pure white, and okay, I start from the beginning, I remove this, delete, and then add this photo and select the plan and use it. And now the texture is the plan. And then go to the stroke settings or brush settings, stroke. Change the fall off to a flat fall off, and from dot to grab dynamic radius. And then test it, what happens. Okay, go a step back and turn the symmetry off. And you see I've turned on the plane. The plane helps to find the midpoint of the surface. And then you can scale here the plan on the plane. And this plan you can now scale, rotate, and do everything you want. And okay, what's one thing is important. Sorry, I switched to the paint tool again, and you can test the alphas if they don't work. This is okay, this alpha, and the other alpha, this is also okay. And when the plan is not completely on your plane, you can also reduce the scaling, perhaps in this way, and test it out. Okay, that's the way. And now if you want to sculpt on this plan, you have the you can change the material plane and use, for example, additive to make it a little bit unvisible, I think, or okay. And now when you sculpt on this, I'm adding a box again, and when you rotate now, the plan is in the view and it rotates with the view. And okay, and when you change the opacity back from the plan, and you can also change the opacity of your sculpting objects. Reduce the opacity, and then you can look through it and bring it in position and sculpt really clear the things. And now you can use the clone function and sculpt the walls. Clone and bring it in position. You can adjust the walls again, and when you're fine, you can simple merge the objects, and yes, it's fine. Okay, I hope it helps. Have fun with sculpting. Ciao.